Hello, my friends. Thanks for being here today. Today we are going to talk about Poshmark compliance. Is your closet Poshmark compliant? Do you even know what that means? Let's talk about it. Grab a cup of coffee and meet me back here in a minute. Hi everybody, thank you for coming and hanging out with me on my channel. If you are new here, my name is Crystal and I am a reseller on apps like Poshmark and eBay. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button down below, and if you click the little bell next to it, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. You can also follow me on Instagram. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about Poshmark compliance. If you are a Poshmark seller, it is super important that your closet is Poshmark compliant. So any platform that you want to sell on is going to have rules and things that you can and cannot sell on their platform or on their app. And Poshmark is no different. So when you first start your Poshmark closet, you need to know that there are only certain items that you can list on Poshmark, and everything else is considered restricted or banned from Poshmark. So Poshmark is an app where you can sell clothing, shoes, and accessories. If your item does not fit in any of those categories, don't list it on Poshmark. So along with clothing, shoes, and accessories, you can also sell makeup on Poshmark as long as it is brand new in the package, the original packaging, and it's unopened. If you have opened makeup or makeup that has been used or tested, it is not allowed on Posh. So when you sell an item on Poshmark, they send you a shipping label. That label is used on priority packages through the USPS. Now, any items that are not allowed to be shipped through the post office cannot be listed on Poshmark because there's no other way to ship them. You don't have any other shipping options. So items like nail polish, hairspray, or any other type of hair products or any type of products that are aerosols are also not allowed to be sold on Poshmark. So kind of an odd thing that I just recently learned about myself is that you're not allowed to sell airline uniforms or police uniforms. So you can sell like costume type items, but you can't sell any items that have actually been worn by the police department or any type of airline uniforms. That's including TSA, like a flight attendant, a pilot. Just for safety reasons, you're not allowed to sell any of those types of items. You're also not allowed to sell items that are replicas or lookalikes, or items like designed by a specific designer. These items can actually get your account suspended or even terminated completely if you list any items that are inspired by or designed to look like a different designer. These are all considered counterfeit. As a reseller, you should just get in the habit of taking photos of your items instead of looking up stock photos. And on Poshmark, they specifically say if you do not have written permission to use a stock photo, you cannot use it in your listings. So please don't use stock photos, just take your own photos of the items. It might be different if you have a boutique store. And boutique items are items that you have purchased directly from the manufacturer that have never been sold or never listed for retail sale and that you are selling for the very first time. So this might be a time when you can use stock photos. All right, and then finally, why is it important that your Poshmark closet is compliant? There's a few different reasons. First of all, your items can be flagged, and if they are flagged, then your account can be suspended or even terminated altogether, and you don't want that. You've put in so much hard work to build up your Poshmark closet. You don't want it to be closed just because you didn't follow the rules. So also, if you haven't made Poshmark ambassador status yet, you will not be allowed to be a Poshmark ambassador until your closet is compliant. I don't know if you would actually lose your ambassador status if it isn't compliant, but you could lose your account altogether. Also, you're not allowed to win any sweepstakes or drawings or prizes or anything like that if your closet is not compliant. Also, if you're not compliant, then you won't be picked for host picks at different parties. You know, a host can go into your closet and find an item that they would like to post as a host pick for their party, and you won't be allowed to do that unless your closet is compliant. And if you eventually want to host your own Posh party, you will only be able to do that if your closet is compliant. If it's not, then you won't be invited to host a Posh party. And then lastly, be a good Poshmark buyer and a good seller. If you leave comments in somebody's closet, they are there forever. They're not removed. You can't remove them. So be kind, be nice, don't be rude to people, and be respectful of people and their closets. So this is completely off topic from this video, but it's something that's been weighing on my mind, and that is be respectful of people's journeys. Not everyone is in the same place that you are in your reselling journey, and not everyone is looking for the same thing out of their journey. So some people have just started, other people have been doing it for 10 or 12 years or 15 years, however long, and some people are looking for a full-time income, some people part-time, some people just hobby sellers, maybe to pay for a vacation or just to buy some extra Christmas presents. So be mindful of that and be respectful of people and their feelings. You know, everybody is looking for something different, and everyone is in a different place in their journey, and we are all doing it together, but for different reasons. So just keep that in mind when you're talking with people, when you're posting pictures, and when you're making comments online. And just be nice to everybody. So regardless of what your journey is, what you're looking for out of reselling, it's out there. It's out there. You can find it. You just got to go get it. So I think I've covered most of the important stuff. If there's anything that I have left out, please leave it in the comments below. And go and check and make sure that your closets are Poshmark compliant. Okay, guys, have a great day. Bye.